Right, so this is sphagnum moss. This is the basically builder of peat bogs.
So peatland's really important to the environment because it's a really important carbon sink, more important than woodland, even though there's much less of it. But it needs to be in a good condition to do that, so restoring it's really important.
So the industry came together a couple of years ago to start to look at some kind of action plan around management of peat in terms of their responsibilities. And what that accumulated in is our commitment to responsible peat use, which has 3 pillars focusing on extraction and best practice, efficiency of use and restoration.
Collaborative working is fundamental if we're going to actually make a difference here. We will work collaboratively with other distillers, we'll work collaboratively within the support network of the Scotch Whisky Association, which we're very glad to do. And at a restoration level, we don't own enough land to make a difference, so we're looking to work with like-minded and progressive private landowners, like the landowner here at Craig Cooter, Northern Peat and Moss, and also with government agencies such as Forestry Land Scotland and NGOs such as the RSPB, who we're very proud to be working on 2 projects already.
By doing the restoration, you see quite a quick change in the vegetation, and then that's followed on by some of the more noticeable species like your lapwings and your oyster catchers and other birds as well.
We designed the Peatland Water Sanctuary to replenish not just water but also replenish peat, and that's the aim of the programme, is to have back in the environment enough natural and healthy wetlands, predominantly peatlands, that we can replenish both the peat that we consume on an ongoing annual basis, but also enhance the quality and quantity of the water environment.
70% of water supply in the UK comes from peatland catchments. There's a purification aspect of when a bog is working properly. You can imagine the water filtering through all the vegetation rather than running just out straight down a ditch. So it will take up to about 20-25 times its dry weight in water, and that's why that amount of water is actually coming out there.
All these small peatlands are surrounded by communities that have historical cultural connections to these peatlands, and it's an opportunity to think about how we bring people back to peatlands. Previously, all these peatlands would have been worked by people, so bringing them back but under a different context of restoring them for their environmental value is really important.
We're all part of the landscape. What we have to do is minimise our impact on that landscape. I think particularly in Scotland, peatland restoration is very important because we've got 20% of our land cover is peatlands. About 80% of those are degraded in some form or other.
So we'll just put that back and it can carry on absorbing water and growing.
And nobody knows we've been here.